there and welcome. My name is Dana and this is a gentle mobility class geared specifically for seniors. We're going to do this entire class using a chair. Notice how my feet are firmly planted into the ground, and I would like you to have a high back chair. This is a yoga specific chair, but a dining room chair will work as well. As you plant your 2 feet to the ground and place your hands to your thighs, we'll start by taking a couple deep breaths. So first, feel your breath, lengthen your breath, relax as you lengthen your breath. And 3 times together, we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So exhale all the air completely. Then breathe in deep and complete through the nose. Exhale mouth. And take a normal breath or 2. With that second inhale, we'll let our shoulders lift. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders drop. Normal breath. One more time all together. Breathe in deep. Shoulders lift. Exhale, shoulders drop. At any point that you need to take some deeper breaths, please go back to that inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the mouth. Keep your hands on your thighs as we start to open through the neck. Can you begin to rock your head side to side? As you do that, feel the floor underneath your feet. Feel your hips even on the chair. You should never feel off balance when you're using the chair. So make sure that as you move your head side to side, your balance at all times feels completely secure. Feet underneath you, firmly planted, hips firmly planted in the chair as you rock your head side to side a couple more times. Maybe a full deep breath in through the nose and an exhale out the mouth. Then you could also start to semicircle the head, taking your chin towards your chest and your ear towards your shoulder. Full deep breaths as you move through your head. Feel grounded in your balance. Ground yourself in your feet. Ground your hips into the chair. And feel that gentle stretch come. This should always feel, yes, you're going to feel some stretch, but it should feel comfortable. It shouldn't hurt. If anything ever hurts, just stop, collect yourself, breathe, and know that the next exercise should feel just fine, most likely. Then I bring it all back through center. So 3 times shoulder rolls. Let's bring the shoulders forward. Lift the shoulders, roll them back and down, shoulders forward, lifting shoulders up, roll them back and down. And one more time with those shoulder rolls. Take a nice deep breath, in and out, and we come back through center. So let's side bend, taking right forearm or hand towards the thigh. Keep your balance as you stretch through your left arm any amount that you can. Notice how I'm lengthening through my left side, and then I come through center. Place your forearm to your thigh. Stretch your right arm up and take a little side bend. So stay completely anchored in your balance as you stretch. and then forearm to the thigh. 2 more times each side. Try to stretch up. Try to feel your side open for you. And center, keep breathing. Sometimes we hold the breath when we take the arm up, but try to keep breathing. Stay calm, stay centered, stay focused. And one more time on each side. So we lift up and stretch. And down. And second side, lifting up. And down. So now we're going to turn our body on the chair. Can you have your right hip facing the top of the chair, the high back of the chair? Feet are firmly planted. We're once again going to stretch the left arm up and do that little side bend. So stretch through your left arm. When you come through center, can you twist towards the high back of the chair? So see how my hand, so this will be your right hand, comes to the bottom of the chair. The left hand comes to the top of the chair. And you can take a gentle twist for your spine. When you come back through center, second time of 3, right forearm onto the thigh, left arm stretching up, overhead, nice deep breath, and center, and twist. Take a nice deep breath in and out, and center. One more time of each. So a little side bend, stretch. And then twist. Hopefully this last one you're feeling a little bit looser. You can come through center and we're going to take it to the second side. So flip your body on your chair so that your left hip is facing the top of the chair. Your left forearm can stay, or your hand can stay on your thigh. Your right arm, you can stretch up any amount that works for you. And center, and then twist. Twist towards the high back of the chair, like you did on the first side. Just know, and you've probably noticed, sometimes one side can feel really different from another. And center, left forearm to the thigh, right arm stretching up and over. Nice deep breath. And center, and twist. Second time of 3. And one more time. Right arm stretching up, stretching over. At any point, take a full deep breath in and out that you need to. And center, and twist towards the top of the chair. Center, turning towards me again. Okay. So we'll take a couple of foot and ankle circles. So to do that, can you use your hands underneath your right leg and try to pick your foot up and off of the ground. You might need to lean back into the chair, and that's okay if you need to, but you'll notice I'm going to stay upright as I do that. So this is just a little preparation, and then let it go and change. So again, you're going to notice I'm staying upright, but you might need to lean back a little bit. Just of course, always make sure you feel balanced on the chair underneath you. and then releasing the foot down. So now you could take your right knee up and you could start to roll some circles to the first direction. Notice how I'm moving slow, and notice how I'm trying to get a nice big circle. And then you can change to the second direction of those foot and ankle circles. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And then let the foot come down. Before we do the second side, take your feet a little bit wider. Notice how now my feet are turned out. And just fold forward a little bit until you get a little bit of a stretch through your back, perhaps through your legs, perhaps. Another deep breath in and out. And lifting up, and your feet, they can come back hips width apart. Hand underneath the leg, lifting the leg up, and now foot and ankle circles if you can. Keep taking deep breaths as you roll out your foot and your ankle. Notice how I'm moving a little bit slower and I'm trying to get a nice big full range. And change the direction. Nice deep breaths. Nice big range. And then we come back through center and we take the feet a little bit wider with feet turned out as we a second time come forward and breathe. And then lift yourself upright. You're going to stand up and out of the chair. So I just feel my feet firm underneath me. I try to keep my chest lifted. And I try not to use much momentum as I stand up. And once you're up, you're going to have the seat of the chair facing you. We're going to stretch out the back and the hamstrings just a little bit. So notice how I'm starting close to the chair. My feet are parallel and hips width apart. Notice how when I take my hands to the chair seat, my back is flat versus rounded. So do your best, even if you need to bend your knees a little bit to get your back flat, do it that way because I bet that you're still feeling a pretty decent stretch. Aim to feel some stretch through the legs. Aim to feel your spine and your back flattening. Now 3 times, we're going to keep our hands on the chair seat as we take our feet backward and push the hips backward. Can you see how my feet, they are under my hips. They're not behind my hips. They're under my hips, and I'm just keeping my knees a little bent with this first one as my body's loosening up and opening up. Take a full deep breath in and out, and then walk your feet forward. Now maybe with this second time, your back stays flat and you could try to stretch your legs a little straighter. But if not, it's okay and you can keep your knees bent. Second time, let's bring the legs back. Try for feet directly under the hips as you stretch. Deep breaths and stretch. This is a variation on downward facing dog using the chair. And then walking forward. So last time here, we're preparing, trying to stretch the legs straight if possible. And then last time, taking those feet back, pushing the hips back and stretch your whole body. breathe and stretch. And then a gentle walk in. Can you keep your back flat as you stand up? Great. So we're going to end with the chair as used to be sat on, like it's meant to be, the official use of our chairs. So we're sitting once again, and this last stretch is going to be for the outer hip. Now, we've already done this hand underneath the thigh and picking up the leg. If this next part is too much for you, you could just do foot and ankle circles again and try to bring your knee closer to your chest. But see how I'm trying to bring my knee closer to my chest, and then I take my ankle onto my thigh. And my hip and my knee, they're opening off to the right. We want to feel right hip stretching, some right leg stretching. We don't want to feel the knee or the ankle getting torqued or pulled on. So if that's happening for you, try to readjust. And if you still can't quite get it up into the hip, I would recommend just staying here and working this way. But let's take a couple more deep breaths in and out. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Breathing helps your muscles to relax and open. One more full deep breath, in and out. If you get sciatic pain, this can be a great relieving stretch for you. And then let's get to that second side. So I place right foot to the ground and I'm bringing left knee up, so you could do circles, you could bring your knee like a little closer to your chest, and you could work on your back and your hip that way. I understand if you need to keep your back against the top of the chair, but just always keep your balance and work to get your back off of the chair. So then see how I place my ankle onto my thigh and I let my second hip start to stretch. So nice deep breaths in and out. Breathe into your back. Breathe into your hip. Breathe and relax the muscles of your face. And know that taking deep breaths in and out, it's going to help your muscles stretch and relax. Take one more deep breath in and out with me. Breathe in and out. And then release your foot down. Bringing your hands back onto your thighs, and 3 times, let's take those shoulder circles that we did earlier for 3. Deep breath 2. And deep breath 1. And just feel your body, feel hopefully a little bit more open, stretched, maybe some lightness, maybe some freedom, maybe a little bit more ease. That's what we're hoping for here. But stay connected to your body and mindfully place your palms together and in front of the heart. Seal your palms and center your focus onto yourself, totally inside of yourself. Close your eyes. And take one more full, deep, and complete breath in, all the way in. Full exhale out. And bow your head to your heart, bowing to the spirit within you. Thank you so much, and namaste. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this practice. See you soon. Bye.